Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is everything you need to know before university. So if you're new, welcome, make sure to subscribe. If you're not new, then thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. I apologize that the ring light is literally on my glasses. This is the annoying thing about wearing glasses, that the lighting is always just coming towards it. But make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let's get on this video. Okay, so I'll be giving around 10 tips of things that you need to know before you go into university, because I know that a lot of my audience is mostly people that are actually going to university, and obviously I've got others that are already in uni. So my first tip is SFE money. A lot of people get the maximum of SFE. Really, it obviously depends on your parents' income. Obviously, if you do get the maximum, don't think that like you're rich, because it doesn't make you any richer. For example, when I had my SFE, like I think the first time I only had like £700, and £700 in your bank account, you're gonna feel like it's too much money, but trust me, it's not. £700 can go within 3 months. Like, it can literally go within 3 months, because you have to pay for food. If you drive, that's petrol money. Literally, it will go on anything. So do not think that SFE is your sugar daddy, because trust me, it is not. Like, it is not some sort of income that will just make you richer for days and days and days and days. Like, you really need to watch out. But obviously, if you're smart, you will know how to budget your money, which is also one video that I'll be doing, is how to budget your money in university. So watch out for that video. Second tip that I have is assignments. Once you're here about your assignment, obviously don't like start it straight away, because you're still gonna have lessons on it. But do start taking notes, do start listening to your lecturers, because it is important. Because when it comes to it, obviously you're going to have lots of questions, and it's obviously important to ask questions. Always ask questions. So that's part of my tip too. Always ask questions. It is extremely important. But yeah, so when it comes to assignments, make sure like you're always on top of it. Don't leave it for last minute, because I left some of mine for last minute. And there was this one time where I was literally posting my assignment on the deadline, and the Wi-Fi went down, and then I was literally stressing out, because this happened at uni. A lot of people's Wi-Fi went down, so obviously they extended the deadline, thankfully. But obviously that's just kind of a warning to you, because some unis are not nice. Like, they will not give you an extended deadline. They will tell you, listen, this was a deadline, I don't care what happened, you had your time, you had a month, you had 2 months, 3 months, 4 months to complete this assignment. That is none of my business. So I would advise you guys to at least upload your assignment a week before, if not like 5 days, maximum 3 days, guys, because anything could happen. And obviously make sure that you always go through it like more than 3 times, at least 5 times, because it's always needed. You're always gonna like find a mistake, and trust me, when the teachers like mark your assignments, they always like see any type of errors. Like, that happened with me. Obviously, a part of that tip, make sure you always as well read the comments that the teachers give you once you get your results, because actually my university, they can track whether you've written you've read the feedback and comments from the assignment. So make sure you always do, because it can help you, especially if you failed your assignment. Obviously you have your retake, so that will help you as well. Third tip is don't get too close with people at uni. Obviously you're allowed to be free, you're allowed to make friends, you're allowed to do whatever you want, but don't get too excited. Don't get too excited, because these are just temporary friends. Like, don't think you've met like your besties for life, because you haven't. Don't think you've met like your best friends forever, because literally you have not. It's literally just a temporary thing. Like, most people that I met in uni, I don't talk to them now. So don't think that just because you've made a friendship with this girl, like you're now like wifeys. Trust me, you're not. Like, you're just talking because like you have no one else. That's basically what it is, in a way. My fourth tip kind of links to my this just now previous one. Be careful, obviously, if you make friends with, because once you're in first year, what happens is so obviously you start in September, right? But you don't actually start the lessons in October, because normally you have a freshers week. So once it comes to November, the houses for your second year, like the application will start opening, and you have to think who to move in with. and a little bit of my story. Obviously, I've become close with my ex-flatmates from back in uni, and obviously we decided to get a house together. We then got a house in November. A few weeks after, things obviously changed. I'm no longer moving in with them, so do be careful, because you can get to know people within 2 months, but 2 months is not enough. And I feel like us making the decision to pick a house in November, I think it's just too early. There are houses like later on in the year, but just a rubbish one. So obviously people get the houses in like November/December. So the lighting is just really annoying my glasses. But yeah, like, do be careful who you make friends with. Some people can be very fake in uni. Some people can bring the secondary school drama back into uni. Just because you're 18 and 19, 20, 21 doesn't mean that drama doesn't exist. Trust me, it still exists. Obviously between girls and boys. But yeah. So my tip number 5 is kind of links back to my first tip with the SFE. Be careful with your money. Like, don't go to expensive shops like Morrison's, Waitrose, Tesco's, Sainsbury's. I personally find those 4 shops very expensive. Obviously you might not agree with me, but I just obviously want to advise you this to you, because I made mistakes with my previous money. I was able to save up, yes, and I still am today, but there was so much money that I lost on like stupid things. So like, for example, when you go out clubbing, be careful how much drinks you actually buy, because obviously once you get a bit too drunk, you then start buying more drinks. So do be careful of that. Be careful obviously what kind of parties you go to as well. You don't want to spend your money on things that you think they're going to be dead, obviously. But yeah, so do stick to like Lidl, what's another one, Asda, couldn't even stick to Poundland, to be honest. Poundland sells snacks, literally. Poundland. There was another one, but I completely forgot. Aldi, that's the one. Obviously, if you're outside of London, you can go to B&M. I don't know where B&M is located around the UK, but we have a B&M back in Northampton. So do stick in B&M. B&M is actually good for food. It is cheap, but yeah. Tip number 6, go to your lectures. Like, don't just think just because that this one is not important, or this one's like part 2 or part 1 is not important. Trust me, they're all going to be very important. Go to it. Don't feel lazy. Literally wake up to your lessons, because they are going to be useful for your assignments. Like, every single thing that goes on during your uni course, it is important for your assignments. Every single thing, I'm telling you. All the like what's the word? I even forgot what the word is. All like the references, like every I forgot the words. Anyways, all the references that you're going to need in your assignment are going to be mentioned in your lectures, so make sure you always go to them. Literally always go to them. Tip number 7, I think I'm on 7, participate in all your lessons. Like, if you have like group activities, participate, because that's one thing I didn't do back when I was at uni. I didn't really participate in my lessons, and that kind of just gave me consequences. So do you participate in your lessons? Even if you don't know something, like, at least try it, because you won't know until you try it. Like, in uni, you just have to try, because when you're in your first year, obviously you're a fresher, you're not really used to the uni life, etc, etc. So you need to like participate and try it until you know it, because trust me, like, you're not by yourself, you're not on your own. Like, everyone's new there, everyone won't know anything, everyone will be like, what? Because doing like maths as an A-level and doing maths at uni is a whole different thing. So trust me, like, you won't be by yourself, like, everyone will be with you. Tip number 8, love. Like, don't think that you're gonna you'll meet your first love in uni, because that most likely won't happen. A lot of boys in uni are just bored and just want to get off girls for no reason. So don't think that just because you got close with this boy, you're not going to become a husband and wife, because that's not going to happen. Like, there is love at first sight, yeah, I do believe in that, but I don't think that that really happens in uni, because people are just quite bored. But there are deep connections, and obviously if you think you have one, go for it. But do be careful, because most boys in uni, I am sorry, I apologize, I said most, not all, okay, most, they're just bored. So do be careful with that. Tip number 9, don't shut yourself. Like, obviously, like I said, like, you're not alone. Do not shut yourself. At least try it, like, apply for things. I applied for a student ambassador. I'm currently applying for new roles now in my 2nd year. Apply for societies, apply for sports. Like, literally, at least try it, because if you don't try it, you're just going to shut yourself in and you're going to feel worse. Like, uni is a time that you want to become independent, but you don't want to be alone, like, trust me. Because being at home and being at uni is a whole different thing. Home, you get like the love from your family, you're all loved, you're having fun. Once you go into uni, you get more serious. So obviously I do advise you to not shut yourself. Like, do try and open up to people. Don't open up like 100%, obviously you don't have to, but do be careful at the same time. Tip number 11, Obviously, this is one tip that I feel like everyone should do, and if you don't, then you're just dumb. But have a snacks box in your room. Literally, I didn't have one for my first 3 months of uni, and then I got one because sometimes you get too hungry and you can't be asked to go to the kitchen. You didn't have your snacks, you know, you can just open it, yam it while you're watching Netflix, Disney Plus, literally YouTube, anything. If your friends are coming over, you can then offer them food instead of going all the way to the kitchen. That's just way, you know. Literally, get a snacks box. It is gonna save your life, I am telling you. Tip number 12, do be careful with your sleeping patterns. Don't go to sleep like too late, because you'll just be tired for like on the next day, and it like you won't feel like going to your lectures, you won't feel like seeing anyone. Like sometimes, like me and my flatmate, we used to go to sleep at like 5 a.m. We won't wake up until 3, 4, 5 p.m. the next day, and that's our day done. Like literally the day in uni goes so quick. So make the most out of it. Obviously try and wake up slightly early than usual sometimes. I don't know, maybe like 12, 1 p.m. because then you can enjoy the rest of your day. Don't go to sleep too late, because then if you wake up late, and that's just the day gone, and you want to enjoy uni as much as you can. My final tip is, if you want to say no to something, say no. Don't feel like you have to just because that person wants you to do it, or you want to look bad, or you want to look good in front of other people. Literally say no. Like, you don't have to say yes to one thing, because then that will make you look worse than the person that offered you to do it. Literally don't do anything you don't want to do, because that is one thing that, you know, people really like doing during uni, and that's not really nice. But yes, this is the end of my tips. I really hope they are useful and obviously beneficial to you. If you are going to uni in September, then congratulations for getting in. Obviously, if you're not going to uni just yet, but you're going to in the future, good luck with your applications. Do obviously let me know down in the comments below what uni you're going to be going to, what you're going to be studying. I want to know. Ask me questions, or what unis you've applied to, or what uni you know you're going to definitely, and yeah, what course you're doing and everything else. But yeah guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Obviously do tell me what type of uni videos you want me to do, because I need to do loads of them. It's my second year. I didn't do any uni videos during my first year. I did like 3 or 4. I need to do loads, because I feel like those are the ones that people really like, and I love giving out advice. So yeah guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.